Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It's Once Future King once again. And today I'm going to be doing my reaction to 86, Season 2, Episode 1. So, last time you saw me watching 86, I completed Season 1 with Episode 11. It was great. So now I'm finally going to watch Season 2. Like, I have 12 episodes left. I can't imagine, like, obviously there's lots of places that the series can go from here because, like, that ending was nothing that could even come close to being called a conclusion. But I can't imagine where it could go after that. Like, it's so open as to what can happen next. Okay, last time we left Lena, she had actually went to, I don't remember what they call it, but that place where the 86 are at, basically. For the first time, like, personally. Okay, she met the guy who was there, who occasionally seen with them, and he revealed that he was actually an Alba but his wife was a 86, and when his wife and daughter was brought there, he dyed his hair and went with them. So that's an interesting twist, and it makes me wonder if, like, by the end of the series, we're going to see Lena doing the same, dyeing her hair dark, and essentially leaving the Republic forever. It does make me wonder. That does seem like something that would... The reason I say that is because it does seem like something that would be foreshadowing. You know? Like, I can't think of another reason why they would reveal that other than foreshadowing that Lena is going to do the same thing by the end of the series. I'm not sure if by the end of the anime or not. It could happen later in the light novels. I don't know. But... and then Lena arrives at the place, at their, essentially their house that we saw them at quite a few times. And saw the sketches that they drew of her, which, you know, that part always confused. Actually, it didn't always confuse me because I've never thought about it before. Even after learning a little bit about, what's his name? Okay, even after learning a little bit about Shin's past, I still didn't consider it until after I finished Season 1. But, so is that whole thing about the Alba actually that whole thing with the Alba actually looking like pigs, that's gotta be a joke. That's gotta be like an inside joke. Okay? Because first of all, while we don't know exactly, I don't think we know exactly when the rest of them were shipped over there. With Shin, he was a few years old. He was like, must have been like 5 or 6 before then. Because he was good childhood friends with that scientist chick that Lena keeps talking to. So obviously he would have to know, but then I just got thinking, they all must know. Because the adult that they talk to frequently, they all know that he's actually an Alba. Okay, so that must just be an inside joke. It took me way longer than it should have to get that, but that's got to be an inside joke, right? It was pretty funny, though, finding her find that. So, yeah. Also, the scientist chick, I do want to see her come back. I think there's quite a bit more that this story could do with her character. I really do wonder if... I've received at least one comment on most of these videos. I haven't actually, at the time of this recording, I haven't actually read all of them, though. So I don't know if, I will eventually, but I haven't yet. So I don't actually know if anyone's mentioned this yet. And I also don't even know if I brought this up yet, but I do really wonder if she ever, like, reunites with Shin. If that is ever, like, a plot line where... Well, first of all, if Lena ever tells Shin that his childhood friend is still alive, and then if the two of them ever do end up meeting, whether it's on purpose or just by chance. But anyways, though, I think I've rambled on enough at the beginning of this video. Let's just get straight to this episode. I'm excited. Alright. So... the episode will begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
Cyclops to Handler 1. They've reached the old high-speed railroad terminal at point 122. Sorry, they were jamming the radar, and it took us a while to find them. This is sure as hell gonna be a rough fight for the new kids.
Okay.
What do we do?
Deploy our main force at 062, then lure them in with another...
So is this a recap of the end of the last season when they all supposedly died?
Base, huh? If they make it through, it's only the minefields and the howitzers that keep them out, right?
Yeah, but if we hope to survive, it's really...
Wait, isn't that Lena?
No,
Lena's
the only
voice?
location we have left.
Wait, no, these are new characters.
Understood, my queen.
Wait.
We're on our way.
Now for today's update on the war.
Okay, so she have a new...
Our nation's autonomous juggernaut unit intercepted the Legion's mechanized infantry drones, dealt critical damage, and forced them to withdraw from the area. Combat
Does she have a new,
responsible drones,
a new squad of 86 now? Because
on our side.
maybe she is under full belief that they're all dead, and so now she has a new squad of 86. That's actually an interesting way to take the beginning of season 2, actually, if that is the case. Well, that's not the type of person that Lena is, fucking asshole. Okay, so that's the thing. I figured she would get some kind of punishment for what she did at the end of first season. So that's the demotion, basically.
Right.
I've loved Lena from the very beginning, and I only like her more and more as the series continues. Like, I want to say that right now.
Now excuse me.
Although, as much as I love Lena, I am concerned about her in the future of this story. If, like, they decide to go down the route where, like, he tries to put, a hit out on her or some shit. Like, okay, I am already aware that she survives to the end of the anime, but the light novels continue after the anime, though. So, yeah.
Orders.
Roger, stand by. Keep it up, I'm gonna have to take...
It also makes me wonder if, like, with her new team, if she did take some of the lessons she learned from her previous, such as asking what their names were. Something else I also want to throw out there, too.
I'm really late, I know. Actually, no, you're pretty early. So, what did you want to talk about? Anytime. Yeah.
I'm surprised these two are still talking so casually
Yes,
now.
understood. Thank you for the report.
You got it. I'll be waiting for this Legion force.
I'm sure there's still some animosity in their hearts,
I'll do everything
but
I can.
I'm still kind of surprised, though.
We need to work together.
Bother asking.
So she did.
'Cause that's...
Ooh.
Shin.
So we're already getting back to Shin. Good. He's probably my second favorite character in the series. I really like him a lot. I'm glad it's not taking too long to get back to him. Like I said before, I knew that Shin was going to survive to the end. I already spoiled myself for that. But as for the others, I actually don't know if they're dead or not. Like, the series clearly isn't above killing off characters, because a couple of that group of 86 already died in Season 1. So... yeah, this is really tough shit right here. Like, Shin acts also, like, stoic all the time, but he's definitely hurting inside because of his brother. Or, I don't want to say because of his brother, because that makes it sound like it's his brother's fault. But because of what happened to his brother is a better way to put it. Who knows, maybe that's the reason why he acts as stoic as he does. Like, that's definitely a common trope, not just in anime, but in fiction in general. Like, tragic shit happens to you in the past, so in the present you're real, like, stoic and unemotional and whatnot, you know? Okay, so these are all dark skins, so they must be 86 then.
Nor we know the answer.
I'm guessing.
Later, when you do remember, perhaps you could...
Sure. That's enough.
Yeah, okay, sorry. The scary lady's going to get mad and throw me out, so I'll go. But just remember this. Since our nation's
Oh,
founding,
I didn't even notice.
standing here are the first foreign visitors we've had.
Oh fuck, I didn't even notice
We're
them.
too busy tangling with the Legion to cobble together resistance procedures. But don't worry, we have...
I'm a fucking idiot, alright. I didn't even fucking notice
I'll get
them.
to the point. My full name is Ernst Zimmer,
So he's a new guy.
also known as
They're the other 86. I didn't even fucking notice them. Them. Who they
What's our
were.
analysis?
Okay then.
To say they aren't agents of. I'll try not to.
I've said it before and I say it again. I'll say it again. I really, really, really love the
So yeah,
discourse
from now
between
on, you're
these
official
guys.
citizens of the Federacy. Best get used to it.
Seriously. It is so freaking enjoyable.
Huh?
We haven't seen or heard from you in a month, and the first thing that comes out of your mouth is, so yeah.
Yeah.
Be honest with us. Are you sure you want to make a bunch of strange kids who are kicked out of their old country into citizens?
Oh, so they're in a brand new
Wouldn't it
country.
just be much safer and faster to
Okay.
take us all out?
Tell me, is
So I
that
guess
what you want?
he technically wouldn't be in Alba then if he's a part of a completely different country because like those rules wouldn't exist in a different country, I would assume.
Is that which ultimately benefits no one.
The ideal mankind has always sought.
I like this guy. I don't like that I like this guy. He seems extremely fucking sus right now. It's just the extent that I like him and the extent that I agree with what he's saying that makes me think he has ulterior motives. I could be wrong, but I've been watching anime for a long fucking time, so it'll do that to a guy, alright?
As well.
Also, did they, during their counseling sessions, they basically tell them... Did they basically tell them everything that has to do with...
Hello and welcome! Poor souls
with the
who are
frickin'
banished from your country.
Republic? Everything that they went through, the fact that the 86 dark-haired people weren't considered to be human.
We don't expect any kind of compensation
Wait.
from lowborns like you, so your thanks will be more than enough. Hey, Red Eyes, why are you looking at me? Do you see something more interesting?
I thought you were talking to someone
Oh,
else.
please, you shut the door! Are you making
Okay,
fun of me?
I have another something else I just thought of question. I'm gonna ask it at the end of this episode, though. Alright.
People from the Republic.
Mr. Ernst, I hate to break it to you.
I was just joking.
Like I said, I like this guy. I think he's funny.
Hey, what's that?
And I think he's very likable in multiple different
That's
ways.
quite enough. I explain their situation.
Oh. Ah, fuck. Okay, I think at this point in the video, the thing is going to be off. The editing is going to be
Sorry to disturb.
mismatched.
I was holding on to.
I apologize for that, but
Found it in your war.
I thought I accidentally skipped a part and I went back, but it turns out I didn't. But almost to the end of the episode anyway, so it shouldn't matter too much, hopefully. But yeah, I apologize for that.
Thank you, Lisa. Lovely meal.
Not at all, sir. Kids that age have impressive appetites. I enjoy cooking for them.
I apologize. This is likely to be a difficult adjustment.
Oh no, think nothing of it. Serving you and anyone else here is my job and I perform it gladly.
Tell me, do you think it's a stupid way of trying to compensate for things? I mean, that I'm using them as replacements?
No, of course not, sir. They could never be replacements. Don't even think it. Every single person is their own irreplaceable individual, a unique being in this world.
Yeah, but people will still try to bury the past all the time. And they will do it in whatever way they can.
Whom exactly are you talking to, Empress?
Carrie.
Empress. Okay, so these characters are getting a lot more interesting all of a sudden. So that does it for this episode of 86. So glad to finally be back into it again. It kicked off things with a bang. There seemed to be a little bit of a time skip, but not too much. It seemed to pretty much just kick off not that long where the previous season left off, with a few notable changes. First of all, I want to mention that red streak in Lena's hair. Now, I did already spoil myself to this, but apparently, at least so far, disproves my theory earlier that she was going to dye her hair completely dark. And that is that... And yes, I already did spoil myself. I didn't mention that before because I still wanted to mention that theory. But yeah, so the reason she did that was basically because like she's under the impression that all of the 86 that she worked with before in season 1 are dead, and so that was basically a way for her to like remember the fallen. All right, because I guess she has blood on her hands. Now, while that may be true to an extent, I don't know exactly where the series is going to go with this. I'm kind of the belief that she's a victim as well, just like they are. Maybe not as much as severe of one, but I think that she is also a victim too, and most of the handlers are. Okay, a victim of manipulation and brainwashing. Okay, being brainwashed to believe that the 86 aren't human. Is that kind of makes her a victim as well? So I don't know if the series is going in the direction of like saying that no, she is not a victim in any way, shape, or form, because I would adamantly disagree with that personally. But I still think it's a nice aesthetic, though. Also, she got demoted. I predicted some kind of punishment. I honestly predicted something more severe than that. But maybe because of her family, like there was a limit on what he could do to her. I don't know. And it also seems like Lena and that scientist chick are talking again. Again, I really do hope that there's more done with her. Because, like, after the blowout that the two had, then there was a scene after that where the scientist chick helped her out. After that, though, they didn't... It seemed like they were not on good terms after that. And they did not talk a single time after that scene. So that is kind of peculiar. But also, and like I said before, I do hope there's more done with the scientist chick, because, like, towards the end of season 1, we learned about her past with freaking, forget his name again. Yeah, you know who I'm fucking talking about. We learned about her past with him, which, like, you can't just leave that hanging, you know. I definitely want to know more about... I definitely want to learn more about that and see more of her in the future. So now the thing I wanted to talk about, but I wanted to wait until the end of the episode. I'm tired of not being able to call characters by their fucking names. It is really getting annoying. Shin! I didn't even have to look at it, I just remembered it. Shin is that one character's name. The other character I want to talk about is Anju. So, first of all, I want to mention, and you can tell me I appreciate if you told me in the comments. So, what is considered dark hair, according to this series? Because I never actually, surprisingly, never thought about before. But you have Karena, who has red hair, which I would consider to be a pretty light color. But apparently, to this series, that's considered dark. Okay, but then you have Anju, who has like... Oh, and also you have Theodo, who has blonde hair. Which, again, I would definitely consider to be a light color. You know? Then you have Anju, who seems to have, like, silver hair. Her hair, to me, looks exactly like Lena's. Why is she considered an 86? This is something I really need cleared up, because I can't believe I've never thought about this before. Even after learning that the whole discrimination is based on hair color. Even after that, I can't believe that I never thought about this before. Why is she considered an 86? She has silver hair. Like... maybe silver blue at the worst. Why is she considered an 86? Like, to me, her hair looks identical to Lena's. I'm looking on my anime list right now on their character profiles for Season 1. Their hair looks identical to me. Am I fucking crazy? Please, someone tell me in the comments. Clear this up for me. I beg of you. I can't believe, even after, which, it took me a few episodes I had to be told that this discrimination was based on hair color. Even after that, it wasn't until I was actively watching this episode that I thought about that. And that makes no sense to me. Like, it doesn't kill the series necessarily, but it makes no sense to me. So, I would really appreciate it if someone would clear that up for me. Now, freaking Shin, it makes sense. His hair is very dark. Same with Raiden, and Kai. I guess maybe Heart. His looks a little red, maybe darkish red, maybe maroon. Daya is another one, which his hair is blonde, same as Theodo. So I would think blonde would be considered light hair. But yeah, Anju is the one that confuses me the most. So anyways. Well, that does it for that. That's my rant there. Or not, I don't know if it's really a rant, but my questions at the end there. I really do want that cleared up, though, because that confuses the hell out of me. But anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more content in the future. Hit the notification bell if you want to know whenever I upload a new video, because I release new videos all the time. Share around other places on the internet if you think it deserves it, such as YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Try to edit my channel more attention. And like always, comment on the video down below. To help my channel out, let me know your thoughts on this video and on this episode, on the series as a whole, on the source material if you're a fan of it. And answering that question at the end there would be very much appreciated. And yeah, and also let me know what you like better. If you like that she put this red streak in her hair to symbolize respect for the fallen, or if you would have preferred if she like dyed her hair completely dark, like that one guy revealed at the end of Season 1, which really seemed to me like he was they were foreshadowing, and like left the Republic entirely. Which do you personally like better? Although I do think this is interesting because it seems like she still wants to change things in the Republic, but like from the inside, so it's still interesting. Anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time.